Hello, lovely people. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's about that time. Yes, time for the celebrity interview. So my very special guest today, okay, she's a girl of many talents. She does a lot of things. She's a photographer, she's a singer, she's an actor, she's a voiceover artist, she's a producer. Not necessarily in that order, but she kind of does it all, basically. She released her first single titled I Know What You Like in 2013, and she just recently released her new single, Hey Boy. I have here with me Toni.
I know what you like. I know what you like. What you like. What you like.
Hey
Hi,
girl.
how you doing?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I'm loving the whole flower child
Ooh,
thing you have going on right now. I love it.
I thought, hey, let me give myself a crown.
Yes, queening. Yes, I love it. I love it. Welcome to EL Now.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I love you. And I don't care what
Tell us about your life growing up in your house.
I have 4 siblings. We're 5 kids. I'm the last of 5 kids, so I was always bullied.
Brat.
But what? Everyone says that, but I come from the angle of I was always bullied by the older ones. So I kind of have a chip on my shoulder right now. I can't stand the idea of anyone trying to bully me or anything like that. I think I rebelled against it the moment I was old enough to.
Okay.
And I grew up to Christian parents. We were a bit strict, but not too strict. We were church going. We were raised the Christian way. I went to Queen's College, secondary school.
Yes.
Girl,
We're classmates. Yep.
And then I went to the University of Lancaster. So I went out to the UK for my university, where I studied economics and marketing. And I moved back right after. I had that sort of cliche growing up. I want to be an artist and an actress. No, you're going to be an engineer and a doctor, and that's it. So I kind of I disturbed them a bit over the years. And then when I got into uni, and they're like, "This still this again? Okay, fine. Why don't you just finish your university?" You know how parents are like, finish. Of course, I was going to finish anyway. And then afterwards, you can do whatever you want. I'm like, deal? So the moment I was done, I didn't even tell them I was coming back home. I just moved. I'm like, hey, I'm here, guys. Here to do what I want. Yeah.
And all we'll do is win. Label.
Moving back to Nigeria, I feel like you kind of came on the scene as a photographer.
Oh, yeah.
First, can you sort of tell us how the photography and the acting and take us
Good
through
question.
that transition?
That's a very interesting story. Since I was 8 years old, I've always wanted to be an artist and an actress. Probably since I was 10, I wanted to be an actress. Yeah,
Okay.
Started all the church plays and things like that. So the photography bug actually hit me when I was in uni. Oh my God, I want to take pictures professionally. I think I can do this.
Okay.
When I moved back to Nigeria, I moved back to do acting and music and see if I could throw photography in there somehow. But when I moved back, I had just no idea how to get into the music industry or the acting, just no clue. I didn't know anybody, I didn't know anything. But with photography, I kind of just learned to go, where are the magazines? What magazines are kind of happening right now? And I went to them like Genevieve and Co, Sound City, Blast back then. And I was like, you guys, I'm a photographer, showed them my portfolio. This is what I can do. Can I please shoot for you? And they were like, yeah. And also, my first big break was Coco Mansion. Remember Coco Mansion back then? I was called to come and do the photo shoot for the girls in-house. So that was like the first photo shoot I did, actually. Just someone who just happened to know my work, liked it, and she just called me to do it. So that gave me a really big sort of push, because I did it on national TV.
Yeah.
So before I knew it, the photography kicked off.
Okay.
Just on its own. It just kind of
Yeah.
ran. Before I knew it, I was winning awards. I was known as a popular photographer. So music and acting kind of took a back burner because I was making money, I was getting comfortable, but so I moved back in 2009. That was when my photography career started. Okay. And with each year, you get kind of comfortable. I was known for photography. At some point, you're like, are you going to start your music and are you going to start your acting? When is that going to start?
Yeah.
So, and at some point, of course, a fear kicked in because now I'm known as a photographer. It's going to be much harder to now break in because it's always harder for anyone who's known for one thing to break into music.
Yes, that's so true. And in Nigeria, they'll be like, isn't she actually not trying to act or sing
and
or
you know
whatever?
what?
Yeah.
It's the opposite for music. You can be an artist and try something else, and it's like, oh my God, she's so talented. She could also do this. But if it's the other way around, it's so scary.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, I had to sit down and think, if God gave you all these talents, they have to be a blessing. So in 2013, I released I Know What You Like.
I know what you like. I know what you like. I know what you like. What you like. What you like. I know what you like. I know what you like. I know what you like. What you like. What you like.
It did really well for the fact that when I released that song, I didn't have a team. I didn't sign to anybody. I didn't have management. It was literally just me.
Just putting it out there.
The advantage that photography gave me was I then knew people in the entertainment industry. So when I was about to start, I could ask for advice and things like that. The producer who produced I Know What You Like, Baby Fresh, he believed in me straight away. He was like, oh, I like this song. He produced that song for free.
Okay.
I never paid him a penny.
Coming up next on EO Now.
And I do not date entertainers. I just don't. So I'm sorry.
Because I noticed you kind of it took a while before Hey Boy kind of came out. So what were you doing in that time?
So in that time, I was looking for proper management. I wanted my own producer. You know how you had Don Jazzy and the band, how you had Inyanya and D-Tunes at first anyway. I think they broke up later. But I wanted that. I wanted the producer that I could call up at 3 a.m. and be like, there's this song in my head right now. I want to do it now. And he'll just, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm not looking to all these big producers. I'm looking for, God, please send me just my own like husband producer. So in that time I was looking for a producer. I found one. His name is DMM, is a beast, and he's absolutely amazing. Yeah, he's the producer that I work with and he produces all of my songs.
I say, boy, come over, it's Saturday, boy, it's the weekend.
I have probably 30 songs just recorded, just waiting. So in that year I was recording, making music. I was in the studio 3 times a week, every week for over a year. Also I was looking for proper management, proper PR, just a proper, just what do I need? A proper, like, just everything that I needed. So I'm now with Now Music. They manage me, they're my management team. I just have a team of people who wake up in the morning, who carry 22 on their head. They're just like, okay, yeah, like this car, and they're like, okay, Toni. Yeah. You know, and that's great. And so I can really, really focus on, I'm a hard worker and I'm also a huge perfectionist. I'm involved in every area of my presentation as an artist, so to speak, from my images to my videos. The fact that I'm a photographer helps me a lot in all those areas. I Know What You Like was great, and Hey Boy, my new single, has just, it's crazy, just the reaction to that song and how people have received it.
It's a very different sound from I Know What You Like.
Let me tell you the difference between the two. So I Know What You Like, I'm like, I still want to give them me, but I still want it to be, because then I booked me for a show and all these things, I still wanted to be able to dance. So it was kind of dance, it was kind of me trying to tailor to the Nigerian market, But with Hey Boy, I came back and I'm just like, I want to give them me.
Hey boy, I say boy, come over, it's Saturday, boy.
There's a huge fear because it's not the typical Nigerian sound. You know, it's a very crossover sound, it's very different. And there's always this, Nigerians don't like anything crossover. They want you to give them that Nigerian to kick it, that's all they want. But I'm like, you know what? A good song is a good song. So I'm like, I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to drop Hey Boy. It's me, and I want to give them 100% me. And I hope it's enough. I want it to be enough. I want it to be enough. So I'm not going to care about whether or not it's dancey, whether or not they'll receive it. I'm just going to put it out there. If they don't receive it, no problem. We'll drop the next one. I still, don't worry, I still have dancey movie. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I still have coming out. But I'm like, just let me see how they react to just 100% Toni with no. And oh my God, it's doing better. It's doing better than I Know What You Like.
That's
it's
good.
crazy.
Growth. Yay.
Do you see what I mean? Exactly.
I Know What You Like. What does Toni Tones like? What do you like?
What do you mean in regards to?
Humor me.
What
do you like?
Yeah, you have to kind of narrow it down. What do you mean?
Okay, let's talk about guys. What do you like?
I knew she was gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I gave you the out. I didn't take it. So
it's alright. With guys, I like a man who is confident. I like a man who is cliche. Is this cliche? But God-fearing is very important. I need a man who is genuinely kind. And for me, kindness is really, really important. And I do not date entertainers. I just don't. So I'm sorry. I find that entertainers, they have a lot of groupies. They do. And it's hard enough for a man to stay faithful. Just a man that doesn't have groupies. So imagine a man with actual girls who just, oh, hey. I find that entertainers have a harder time staying faithful. And I'm not one of those girls with the mindset of, as long as I'm number one, or as long as, no, I will leave you if you cheat on me. I will.
Yay, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Toni Jones. It's been a pleasure
Thank you for having me.
We have to go.
No,
but,
no.
Just with you, but
no, don't go.
We'll still, you'll be back. You'll be
Of
back.
course.
We'll have you back.
How often can I come back tomorrow?
Not tomorrow,
I'm just
but
kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
Okay.
But thank you for having me. I had a great time.
Stopping by. Okay, guys, that's all the time we have on the show. Go out there, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Let's get back to the studio. Bye.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Toni Tones, aka Miss I Know What You Like, aka Miss Hey Boy, and you're watching EL Now. So make sure that you keep it locked and you don't go nowhere. Okay?